Let's have some fun today. Let's do something basic and meaningful. Let's talk about how to build a residual income of $5,000 a month through some basic real estate strategy. So the average income in America right now is $44,000. That's kind of what the average person's making out there. So if we can get you doing $5,000 a month, that's $60,000 a year. And for the average person, that's going to get them out of their job and actually get them hopefully living a life of deeper meaning, greater passion, and controlling their own financial destiny. You know, a lot of people think this channel is about real estate, but it's not. It's actually about freedom. It's about you being at choice to live your life the way you want and to live life on your terms. You know, it's amazing. I live in this beautiful multi-million-dollar house. I'm up here in the mountains right now. We got snow outside. It's beautiful. You know, I've got beautiful luxury cars that I drive, and I travel all over the world. And yet, as nice as all those things and outward things are, nothing can compare to the feeling that comes from just being free. So let's talk about how to create some basic freedom today. $5,000 a month is our game plan challenge. And let's talk about how we would actually do it. I think this is going to be really awesome. Okay, how do we get to $5,000 a month if you're brand new in the game of real estate? So for me, there's a lot of strategies that I could teach you, but if I were to say which one's my easiest strategy, least time, least effort, least risk, make the most money, not even need money to really get started, it's going to be my compassionate financing lease option program. And lease option basically means control a home, let someone else rent it until they can buy it, and then you're going to make big money up front, big money along the way, and big money when you sell it. So let's actually define that for you. First of all, on average, when I do one of these deals, just for doing the deal, think of it like a signing bonus. There's $5,000 that you collect up front. Number two, there's going to be a cash flow. This is very important. This is the $500 a month of cash flow. That means that if my mortgage was $1,000 and I'm collecting $1,500, there's $500 left over. That $500 factors into this right here, $5,000 a month, which is the goal. So if 500 of that 5,000, for just a moment, do the math. How many homes, if this is just one home, how many homes like this do I need to do to get to 5,000 a month? I need to do 10. If I had 10 homes paying me each $500 a month, I would have $5,000 a month. And that might be enough for you to go ahead and exit your job and really just, dude, live life. I want to tell you something. When you quit your job, you'll be amazed at, first of all, how much more fun you're going to have, how much more you're going to totally freaking love your life, how awesome the freedom feels to sleep in if you want, or work late, or do whatever you want. But more importantly, I believe that your greatest value emerges on this planet when you're not doing a job that you don't like. You have more value to offer the rest of the world when you're not stressed by spending all your time doing something just for paying bills. So this is really important. And then there's one more thing that is also a component here. I want you to understand that when you control this home for 2, 3, 4 years, but then let it go, you're going to be earning tens of thousands of dollars more than likely when you sell. These are the assumptions that I want to play with for how do we get to $5,000 a month in this very basic game plan. First of all, here's what we know. We need how many homes? We need 10 of them. So the real question is, how are you going to get those 10 homes? I'm going to give you some ideas in today's video, but this is what you do need to know. If you click the link in the description below, you actually can fill out a form to talk to my team, and they will actually give you a custom game plan. Because while I give you some ideas today, the reality is you could be broke like when I got started, or deeply in debt like when I started, or maybe you have money in a 401k or an IRA. You might have a lot, you might have nothing. And wherever you're at, you're gonna need a custom game plan. So I just, at the end of the video, or whenever it's time to hop off, just click that link and then make sure you fill out that form on the bottom of the page, and my team will call you and they'll basically ask you your financial situation, and then they'll give you some ideas. Perfect. What I want to do is I want to give you I'm going to give you 3 ideas today. These are powerful ideas. These are multi-million-dollar ideas. So you're going to want to pull out some pen and paper and notes. I'm going to break this down for you. So I got to make a little bit of room for me here. I'm going to share you 3 strategies. Strategy A, and we're going to put B here and we'll put C here. The first strategy says move. Huh? When I got into real estate, I put 3% down on my very first house. And basically it took me, I was so broke, dude. It took me like 14 months to save up $5,000. When I found this house, I bought it $40,000 below market. Now I was only making 20 grand a year at the time. So by the way, a house was an entry-level baby cute little home. But that $40,000 of equity, it blew my mind. That is more than double what I made an entire year at my job. How did I just do that? And even better was it only took 5 grand out of pocket, my 3%. It was less than that. But we'll just call it 5-ish, okay? The day that I bought that house, I put 5 grand in that I had just saved up, and it should have been 20% down. I should have had to put like $25,000 down. But I didn't have to because banks have this exception that as long as you'll move into it, you can put a baby down payment, 3%. So for most of us, that's really good. You can actually save up for that. And that's what makes this really good. That is a good plan for someone that's really starting with nothing. Save up a few $1,000s or work it out with mom and dad or a friend to borrow some. You could even come off of you can get creative, guys. We're talking about a small amount of money to make a lot of money. And by the way, that house that I put less than 5 grand into, I made $65,000 on that house. So that was a 13x return. I made 13 times. I grew my money 13 times. 5 grand times 13 is $65,000. So it was really awesome. That's one strategy. Okay, strategy number 2 is to fund it with your retirement. If you have money in a 401k, an IRA, an annuity, a Roth, if you've been setting money aside under the mattress, it could actually be even equity in another home. But we as human beings, we're so cash poor, but we've actually stashed our acorns somewhere. We've stashed our money somewhere. And I just want to ask, if you've been now working your job for a little bit, where are you stashing it? Is it in a 401k? Is it an IRA? The financial planner and whoever is the steward over that money is going to say, do not touch that money. That money's for your retirement. And this is your response. At the rate it's growing and at the rate I'm saving, I'll never get even a tiny fraction of what I need. It's broken. Give me my money back. Take that money and put it into real estate, because with the plan, if you click that link and talk to my team, this lease option strategy, look at this. 5 grand up front, 500 every single month after, $10,000 when it sells. Holy cow, are you freaking kidding me? Dude, your 401k can't do that. Your IRA can't do that. So you know what? Rob those piggy banks and actually get that money as a responsible steward doing something good for you. If you got any money saved up like that, you can transfer that as a down payment into real estate, and then boom, you're doing real estate. Now, this was a fairly no money strategy or a low money strategy. This was I really don't have money in the bank account, but I actually have been saving a little bit because society says to. And here's a true no money down strategy. This last one I'm going to share today is called partnering. Called what? Partnering, Kris. Excellent. Very smart. So here's what partnering means. Partnering means that you don't have the money, but guess what? Someone else does. It's called OPM, not opium. OPM stands for other people's money. And it basically means that when other people have money, if you found a really fantastic deal that could make great money, you just put it in front of the people with money and you're going to be doing a deal. Just last night, I was texting with one of the members of my private real estate community. And he had already done 3 deals this year. And he found a partner that gave him $200,000. So now he said, okay, Kris, I'm going to go and freaking buy 10 more houses here. And he's lit up and he's freaking crushing it. Well, he's using his partner's money. And then guess what? He's even using someone else's credit. He's renting someone else's credit. It's phenomenal. It's one of the strategies that I taught him and those in my community. So moving, using retirement funds, equity from a home, partnering with someone else that might have the money. Here's the big thing that I want you to understand. Succeeding in real estate is not about you having money. It's about you being resourceful, not having resources. How resourceful are you? Now, here's the cool thing. I started with like nothing. And I love launching people that have so little to start with. My partners will come on and they'll have money that they've done very well for themselves financially, and they'll partner with me and we'll go freaking crush it, because I do only the very best real estate in the country, and I've got piles of it. But for those of you, if you're watching this saying, man, Kris, I just want to figure out how to get me to that $5,000 a month, I want you to know this is just the start of a game plan. And if you talk to members of my team, they'll finish answering questions and breaking down how you can join my community. We'll show you how to do no money down real estate. We'll show you how to find these deals. We'll show you how to get paid the $5,000 up front, the $500 a month on the deals, plus the tens of thousands when you go to sell. And you know what? Here's what you're really looking for. You need how many homes? 10. 10 homes at $500 a piece is $5,000 a month. You might say, Kris, but what if I only need $3,000? Then you only need 6 homes. Kris, what if I need $12,000? Then you need 24 homes, right? It's all right there. It's all available. And so click the link, talk to my team, get the rest of the game plan. They'll break it all down for you. And if it's right and you get the invitation to come and join my team, congratulations, because you and I, we're going to go out there in the game of real estate and start crushing it and help you achieve that goal of $5,000 a month residual income. Best wishes. Take care, my friends.